Nothing is everything, according to the Skyrizi commercial. Wow, that's a catchy tune, isn't it? Those words, nothing is everything, sort of profound. I have to go get water, right? And I'll leave this on. I had to get water because the zero water filter isn't working well. And our water is really bad. It tastes like iron. It doesn't taste right. Shouldn't be drinking water that tastes like that. I mean, dogs drink it, the birds drink it, but I'm not gonna do it. No way. I just can't. You know, with the zero water filter, and it's a new filter in there, I have no problem with it. Because like they say, nothing is everything, right? And nothing meaning there's no taste to it other than it's water, not iron. I don't want to drink iron-rich water. It's insanity. So, I'm going to get water. Now the other thing I'm doing, I'm going to go check my oil. Because it's sort of starting rough, so I'm going to double check, make sure there's plenty of oil in here. Because nothing, it won't stay connected. Maybe that's because I have the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi thing on. It doesn't work well when it's like that, but I don't know, we'll see. So, no one's here anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I'm going, so I'm live streaming. That's my thing, and then I'm telling you, I have green screen coming up that's really out of this world, so to speak. I'm really looking forward to it. But I feel it necessary to live stream as much as there's a deer. As much as I can possibly live stream. Hang on, let me. Oh, someone is here. Oh, what's up? What's up, Gobble? Whatever your name is. Gobble. Remember, nothing is everything. It's important. I wonder who thought that up. Like, what advertising company was it? Yeah, we gotta advertise for. Gonna make an advertisement for Skyrizi. Sitting around the table. What the hell is Skyrizi? Oh, it's a medication. It sort of makes sense when you think about it, because I think it's about not having eczema or seborrhea or psoriasis. That's what it is. You know, the heartbreak of psoriasis. So evidently, that's what they're talking about. Some of those pharmaceutical commercials, they got really catchy tunes. That's one of them. They do. It's been I'll tell you what I find weird about the whole situation is that we pay so much for medication. Wouldn't it be cheaper if they didn't advertise? I mean, national TV, prime time, you're advertising and you're charging a fortune for your stupid medication? What? That doesn't even make sense. With that said, how about car insurance? So all we see is car insurance commercials. Why is car insurance so expensive? Well, they're spending money on advertisement, like a lot, like millions and millions of dollars. Well, maybe if they didn't advertise, it would be a whole lot cheaper, and then people would want to pick their company. Like maybe their advertisement could be, we don't advertise, but I don't see how you're going to do that without advertising. That would be a trick. Oh, you could do it with somebody like me, right? Just tell me. But then, who's going to see it? A couple hundred people? It's a start. And stuff like that would spread like wildfire. It would. One person would hear it to be like, Yeah, I got car insurance. It's like a quarter the price of that it used to be. It's a company that doesn't advertise. They don't want to waste money on advertisement. It's all word of mouth, right? I'm not saying that the pharmaceutical company shouldn't make a profit. They should. And I understand that research and development is very expensive. But when you're playing fucking commercials for your medication daily, nonstop on national TV, give me a freaking break. What's that about? How much of their profit, how much are they spending on this advertisement? It seems ridiculous. It does. It doesn't make any sense to me. And besides, you would go to the doctor anyway. Your doctor's going to make the recommendations. Are they saying that us as like, just some everyday person? I'm not an MD. I'm supposed to go in. Hey, I saw this commercial. Doc, what do you think? They already know about the medication, so what's the point? You want the patient to go in and bother the doctor, but the doctor would already know about it, wouldn't they? Unless those commercials are for a doctor, which I doubt it. Those are geared to us. Like the Sky Rizzy commercial. Oh, look, I'm running around. I have my shirt off and no problems now, We pay for so much money for advertisements. It's ridiculous. I don't advertise my channel. Maybe that's why my channel's really in the shitter for the whole time I've had it. I won't do it though. It just seems like you're making money, not that much, and you're supposed to put a portion of that to advertise your stupid YouTube channel? I don't make enough for that. But see, the pharmaceutical companies, plenty. And I think they're ripping us off. It's the way it seems. Well, I don't know how much Sky Rizzy cost. I bet it's not cheap. I gotta check my oil. All right. Let's see. I hope there's oil in it. Hang on, I'll be right back. Fucking Sky Rizzy. Stop that. About a quarter of a pint off. I'll maybe get oil, see if they got it on sale at Dollar General. Where'd I put that shit? It's just, I'm sorry that the car commercials are really annoying. The insurance. Car commercials too, that's another one. Come on, these things aren't cheap. How much of it are we, of what we pay for the car is about the or the advertisement? It just seems outrageous. Like, it can't be cheap. It's not like you're advertising on Spectrums, like on Channel 1, their local channel or something. It's not. It's going to be expensive. It's a national prime time. I don't know what that costs, but I think it costs a lot. It's millions of dollars a year they're spending. I put these wiper blades on this car. Wow. Real sweet. It is. They're working like a charm. Tomorrow I'm gonna climb underneath the car. I'm gonna drive it up on ramps. I'm gonna go underneath it and fix the exhaust system. It's like the manifold. There's a big hole in it. I got some real heavy gauge sheet metal I'm gonna use and wrap it around the hose, clamp it on. Make it'll work. And also like the hanger that holds it, the manifold in place, that's rusted off too. So I'm gonna, I think, attach that with a hose clamp too. I got it all figured out. I put it up on a rack yesterday just to see what was going on, because I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? Go put it on a rack and then like figure out what the problem is? Like, I knew it was there. I remember the year before it was sort of there. I patched part of the manifold, and this part I couldn't because it was welded onto the hanger, you know, that keeps it from bouncing around. So I really had no other choice. I had to do it like this. I guess I should just leave you guys here. You want me to leave you here? If somebody steals my phone, you'll see it. You'll know who did it. And then I'll call the phone company, make an insurance claim, and it's just going live. So I'll know who did it, right? Am I a vigilante? No, absolutely not. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, that was uncool. That's what I would say. That's uncool. You're stealing my phone. That's a crackhead move. We had I was in Brooklyn, and we had some crackhead steal. What did they get? It took like a cheap TV or something. Oh, I remember what it was. It was a DVD player. Like, it's pathetic, you know? It was used. It was like not worth anything, you know? This, I think, wouldn't be worth too much because how are they going to use it? It's locked. It's locked. It'd be useless. I'm putting on a mask. It's not over. Oh, there's fart running away from me. I'm back. Okay. I don't want to get sick. Too many people I know are getting sick. More now than I did get days. Now this is it's a Frontline Plus essentially, but Sergeant's makes it. This was on sale for $4. $4. I think that this was a pretty good deal. I think so. I need those. And then they had dog, 23 to 44 pounds. This was like $4 too. Am I gonna string? Yeah, probably. With Sam the Raven. These were $4. And I'll tell you what I usually do, because it's weird. Like, they're all the same price, and it doesn't matter. Like, it's all the same dosage, sort of. It's just more. It's like the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, for the larger dog, it's just more of it in a tube. Okay? A friend of mine that's a vet explained this. She said what you can do is buy it for a extra large dog and just divvy it up, and that's what I do. Which I think is outrageous. You would think that the small dog has just a little amount in it, right? That would be cheaper. Once again, we're getting ripped off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, isn't that weird? Like, here, I get. They had this. Now this was on sale for $4, but I saw the original price was like $7 or something. Well, not this one, but so this one, $7, and this is for up to a 44-pound dog. Well, 5 to 22 pounds was the same price. What? And if they had the extra large dog there, it'd be the same price. You're buying less product with a small dog. It should be cheaper. If it's easy to figure out, it is. It's easy to figure out. Like one of the large breed ones will go for like 2 44-pound dogs. What do you think I do? I'm listening to my friend. She's a vet. She knows better. She's the one that, like, I wouldn't even noticed. And then I noticed, and it was crazy. I have the sizes, and I'm comparing them. I'm like, what the fuck? And it says right on the package, like, how much is there, you know, the strength. It's the same shit. It's just unbelievable. No, it's believable, all right. I did cook some food. I had thrown a baked potato in there and I ate that, so I haven't really eaten anything, but it's ready if I need to eat. I also, like, I was hungry, so I had toast with cream cheese on it. Oh, I'll turn that back on. But like I got that because, man, I'll tell you what, fleas suck, and I have stuff on my dogs right now. But if I'm going into the woods right now, something else my vet told me. Now this is what she told me. You do whatever you want. This is what she told me. She said, I said, like, you know, say I'm going. Ike had the Lyme's disease back, you know, because he comes from this line that, like, if he got Lyme's disease, he gets his kidneys shut down, he's dead. So with some dogs it's like that, but a lot of dogs can get it and have no symptoms. This is true. Some dogs get Lyme and you'll see their front leg go up and they're like limping on it, and they have loss of appetite. You put them on, you know, antibiotics, Doxy for, I don't know, what is it, 21 days, maybe a month, I can't remember. And they're fine. Now when Lyme happened, you know, they tested a lot of dogs in Lyme, Connecticut, and like 85% of them had the titers, and the dogs weren't really showing any symptoms. So with Lyme, I sort of worry more about a human getting it than a dog. Seems to be worse for a human consistently. Not that I want any of my dogs to get it. It sucks. So she said, I said, so I'm going out there. I went out to this one place pheasant hunting outside of New York City. It was like one of the closest places I could go. And I went out there with Ike and this dog Jake and Mango, I think. No, Tonka and Ike. Maybe we left, and Jake, and probably left Mango at home. We were pheasant hunting, and at a point I was wearing a white t-shirt, and I looked down and they were just like covered with like little tiny ticks, and I'm like, holy shit. But I'd put the front line on the dogs before we went out there, because my friend had told me, she said, like, you know, if it's been 25 days or something and you're going into a tick-infested area, you put it on the dogs. She said that the product is real safe, and there's like a large, like, you know, it's like from 5 to 25 pounds. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's like, the dogs will be fine. Do that, you know. So, because she said that, she's a vet, man. I listened to her. So if it's been, you know, 23, 24, 25 days, and I'm going into the woods, I will put it back on the dogs. Another thing about this product is some dogs, a lot of them, you put it on them and they shake it off, so they don't get full coverage for the full month. So know that. So if you have one dog, it's no problem, but if you have a dog that always shakes, you probably know which one is probably going to need it to be reapplied. But they do, they'll shake it off. To get them not to shake the product off, position, sometimes I grab them by the, like, just above where I'm putting it, and just make them there. Not thinking about it anymore. So, like, I might even, like, come on, let's run, and then run with the dog just to get their brain off of the fact that, you know, don't have some kind of crap dripping down. Coverage. There's a lot of different products out. The reason why I use that one, and I use the Plus, because the Plus kills. I wasn't using the Plus with the cats. Now, the thing about the Frontline Plus and other ones, if it'll get rid of the flea eggs. If you have flea, you know, it kills them in all stages. So it's a really, really good product. If you just use like Frontline and not Frontline Plus, it'll kill the fleas all in one day. But if you don't, you know, do something else along with it, you're gonna have fleas again. So always use the Frontline Plus. Watch your cat. Don't let them lick the product while it's wet. So you put that up real high because they can turn around and get their back. But you want to put it on them. Same thing with a dog. If you have two dogs and you put it on them, don't let the two dogs out at the same time because they might be wrestling around and, you know, lick it. Now, if they lick it, it can make them real excited. It can make them drool. It's a very safe product, though. It's been around since, God, long time. It's been around a long time. It's a good product, and I think it and Advantage just goes in the top layer of dermis. It doesn't go systemic. Well, wait a minute, that's the old one. I don't know about the new one, but that's how it used to be. So at least the one product hasn't changed, but then they put something else in it to make it the plus product that'll kill the eggs. I'm driving down the street because I got nothing better to do. Food's done though. That's great. So when I'm hungry, I'll just go eat. Potato was good. So, a lot of salt, butter. This is where I'm gonna work on my car. This parking lot, the church parking lot, because it's flat. I really don't want to climb under the car. It makes me feel really uncomfortable. It does. Nothing is everything. Nothing is everything. What a fucking song. Could you imagine that's your job, to come up with like limericks and shit for pharmaceutical companies? Yeah, nothing is everything. It sort of makes sense. I mean, if you had, looks like a scene from a horror movie. My dog eats rocks. Should I take? What are you talking about, man? You shouldn't let your dog eat rocks. No, I don't want to marry you, man. Do you ever? I used to go fishing all the time. Yeah, I used to go fishing all the time. I don't know, things are alright. I haven't that much in a lot of years. I think the last time I went fishing was with Mango. Probably a video of me and him doing that. It was something about like the Lake Seneca monster, I believe. That was a while ago. Mango was old then. I can't see, man. This water tastes great, though. I'll tell you that, because I was freaking dying. I drank the iron tasting water, but I didn't like it. Look, I have no psoriasis. Nothing is everything. I don't have psoriasis. You can see what I'm doing here. Hang on. Oh, look at how dark it got. Hang on. Oh my God. drink this and then go in. Dollar General has cells for starting plants, but they're small. They're like inch by inch. I don't think that'd be right. Look, a person with 2 accounts. Right. Mr. Thug Nasty. What's your other account? Thule Rice. It's so obvious, dude. You in both times you spell my name wrong. You know, it's run right after another. Right? So it's obvious. It's obvious, man. So I'll get rid of both your fake channels here. I mean, don't you think that was a little obvious? Like, what do you think? I fell off a turnip truck? I'm not an idiot. Is that what you think? You think I'm an idiot? The same question. The whole thing looks the same. You didn't even spell my name. You spelled my name wrong the second time. You better get a better game. Seriously. Or just go hang out on idiots' channels. No, I don't. I have like 180 some thousand. I have nothing. I've been doing this for fucking 11 years. 11 years. Maybe 12, I don't know. It's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty. It's pretty easy to wrap my head around it. It's terrible. Thanks. Thanks for reminding me. You think that's a... Do you know how many videos I've done? 7,000? From me getting hijacked just recently, you know, they made all my videos private. So I only put about 4,500 back because I'm like, what the fuck? What's the matter? 7,000. Yes, I know how the algorithm works too. If you put out a lot of videos, you're only gonna get so many views, right? Like you could put out one video and get a lot of views, or you could put out multiple videos, and on each video you get, probably if you add them together, about the same amount of views as the one video. What am I supposed to do? I'm prolific. Like I'm supposed to be, I don't know. What am I supposed to say? Well, I'm not gonna make videos. You know, I'm not gonna put out a video because I want the one video to get more. Screw it. No, it's not amazing. Quit trolling me, kid. It's like a city of people. Yeah, well, it doesn't mean that much. It's a YouTube channel, so they're not all really available anyway, are they? I mean, how many people are on this stream? 30? So 30 out of a city of 180,000? Pretty pathetic, don't you think? Oh, Lieutenant Dance Legs. Jesus Christ, dude. What's up, Mr. Coin? Mr. Frogman? Yeah, alright, well, we'll see if you're still Frogman next month. Alright. How long you had your channel? About as long as me? Long time? Something like that? That's just the subscribers. Yeah, it's nothing. Even more. No, they don't, dude. No, I have some videos with millions of views. That's true. Long time. That's true. That's true. I have some videos that have millions of views. That is true. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm disgruntled. Let's just put it like that. I'm disgruntled. I don't know. Hard work is not enough, okay? I'm an icon. Just set me up for a joke here. I don't know about that. Sometimes you don't need tons of followers. Do we have to Will Smith someone? What do you mean? Will Smith someone? It'd be Chris Rock someone, wouldn't it? He's the one that got slapped. You never hit anyone. You're not supposed to hit people. What's up, One Sean Bond? I'm sitting in the car with a busted exhaust. If I start like getting dizzy, right, I get out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people are thinking that that was fake, and I never thought it was fake because I saw Jada Pinkett Smith's face. She looked mortified. And I could see somebody snapping like that. You know, a tough position. But there's a time and place for everything, and you could have just yelled at him like, shut the fuck up. That's what I would have done. I wouldn't have got up there and never touch a person, okay? Ever. She made him do it. She didn't make him do it. You can't make somebody do anything, okay? You shouldn't make anybody do it. You don't touch anybody ever unless they touch you first. Every fight, every street fight I was in, I made sure they touched me first. Hit me first. That was my thing. I make them hit me first. All the fights in the Navy, I was always hit first. That was my deal. I wasn't gonna fight. I didn't have to fight. I had nothing to prove. And wait, I'm not saying I didn't egg it on. Lots of times I did. I know I did. But I'm not the one. I was being a dick. Sure, I was egging it on, but I wasn't. I didn't hit them first. Because I knew that they were a piece of shit, first of all. And I knew I would win. Don't ever hit anybody. Don't ever touch anybody. If you're a dude and you touch a woman, Jesus Christ. That's the sign of a real pussy. You know. Any guy should be able to take a punch from a woman and get the fuck out of there, right? That's the truth. You can call the police, do whatever you want, but you should never hit the woman back. That's just ridiculous shit. Anybody that does that is just like pathetic. There isn't a woman in the world, I'm sorry, that's asking for a chick to fucking see me in a parking lot and pick a fight with me, but come on. How can you can't take a punch from a broad? Please. It's pathetic. I'm not headed anywhere, I'm back. I went to go get some water. And I got some Frontline Plus for the cats and the dogs. It was on sale, so I grabbed the ones that, they had 2 cat ones, and I grabbed those. And then, what else did I get? I got 2 dog ones for like 25 to 44 pounds or something. I use those on like Billy. Billy's under 45. And who else? Brewster's probably under 45. I don't know how skinny that Vizsla is. I can't. I'm gonna have to pick him up and find out. I'm curious. He's skinny, but he's sort of tall. He's bird dog, you know, and he's long. I think he's under 45. Tonka's not big. Tonka's bigger than the Vizsla for sure. Tonka's filled out though. Tonka was like that when he was young. I made food, but I ruined my appetite by eating toast and a potato. But half the battle of food is getting it cooked, so that's done. So I'm real happy about that. Yeah, I can smell it in here. Like I can smell the exhaust. It smells pretty bad. It does. It's a good way to fall asleep. I'm gonna fix it tomorrow, though. I hope the car doesn't fall on me. That'd be a bummer. It would. I'm paranoid about it. I'm gonna take the spare tire, put it onto the front in case it collapses. And wait a minute. It might be better if I go in from the front, because if for some reason it could roll back, but it'd be right there. I'll put some chalks on the back tires so that it can't go anywhere. You know, I don't know. What's up, Uniquities? Why do many artists relate to Bukowski? Why do so many? I don't know. I mean, ones that are like my age, like I don't know. He was always sort of a favorite poet because he was just sort of disgusting, you know. Tales of a Dirty Old Man. I think it's because of his lifestyle. He worked for the post office for so many years, and he just did this drudgery, this job that he couldn't stand. He just did it every day, and he would write and send in his work to like Playboy. I think printed it. You know, as maybe Hustler. You know, a lot of people didn't want to print it, but then it just started like getting around because he was, you know, he had a brilliance for sure. That movie Barfly with Mickey Rourke, sort of, I think he did a pretty good portrayal of Bukowski. You know, like Bukowski was a pig. You know, Bukowski also, there's this element of myth. What's real with Bukowski and what's myth? So it's real entertaining, just sort of outrageous. And something else, a lot of artists, like when I was younger, I drank a lot, and that's a lot of Bukowski's shit was drinking. Now, with a caveat, if you have an alcohol problem, don't drink, right? Quit. He's romanticizing drinking like it's something good. As an artist, you don't need it. You don't need to drink to make art. You don't need to smoke weed to make art. That's your brain, you know, just fucking with you, saying that you need it. You don't need it. It's easier to sort of make it without, for sure. So, but he, you know, he glorifies it and makes it this romantic thing of getting wasted, where it's nothing more than you're getting wasted. You're screwing up your brain, you know. It's just not necessary to make art, that's for sure. But I'll tell you what, in art school, wow, we get just ripped. I know I was. I was ripped all the time. I'm not bragging about it. It sucked. There's nothing positive from it, I'll tell you that. A lot of what? Headaches, stomach felt bad, and things happened that I can't remember. Lots of embarrassing things. You know, that's what it was. It was lots of embarrassment. Like you wake up, what did I do? What did I say? Where's all my money? I had $100 and now it's gone. It was horrible. You wake up, you want to, go to the refrigerator and eat something. You don't even have food in your refrigerator. You're too sick to eat anyway. So what do? You wait around for a little bit. You get some more beer and start over. It's not good. It's not good. There's a lot of artists like that from the 80s that were like sort of like art, poets, and like Spalding Gray, Swimming to Cambodia. There was that was always, all that shit was always floating around art school. Did you go see Swimming to Cambodia? No, I'm going to though. Did you read this Bukowski book? Yes, I did. The nice thing about Bukowski too, like if you read his poetry, you can read the poetry and it's just, it's not. That's very flattering, but that's flattering. But anyway, I gotta go. I'll live stream later. All right. Anyway, thank you, Iniquities. What did you think? Yeah, I'm drawn to him because of what he had to go through and not be appreciated. Yeah, the interesting thing about him is like you'll see people were filming him at a point, like he would go and do a reading. And he was sort of nobody. But when he was up on stage, you could see that he was like somebody, that he was like so talented. But I mean, that's sort of what we have is like these bits and pieces of like, he's in San Francisco doing a reading at some shithole, that's what we have. He was pretty amazing. He just did it. He just did it because he liked to do it. I think that's what it is because a lot of artists are stuck doing it and not really making a living. Van Gogh.